Welcome, Amakhosi Network. Welcome to the channel. Today we talk about a new player that has been linked to Kaizer Chiefs and more interesting news that are coming because apparently our captain is leaving Kaizer Chiefs and moving to another team, which the Ndlovu signing now makes more sense. But before we get into that, please like, comment, and subscribe. First of all, I would like to start by welcoming the new signings who I don't think in my videos I have spoken about really too much. So I'll start by saying this. Welcome Ndlovu. Welcome Thabiso Monyani. Welcome Paseko Mako to Kaizer Chiefs. My view on Ndlovu is this. Because Matt is going, he's definitely an upgrade from Matt. The guy, I think his stats from last season speak for themselves, even though he was part of a relegation team. So yeah, he was a proper hard worker in the middle. He suits Naby's style. I think I've been saying this a lot to a lot of people when I've been speaking about Ndlovu, to say he's probably going to be Naby's best player, because he has work rate and because he has quick thinking and he has a good passing ability. Unlike Matt was one of Naby's favorite players, but he's a player that used to disappoint Naby. I think Ndlovu is going to be Naby's favorite player because of the qualities that he brings. He tackles hard, similar to Matt. He's a workhorse, similar to Matt. But the difference between the two is that Ndlovu has a better passing range. He has a better shooting range. Matt, we also know, can shoot, but I think is better at shooting, he's better at finishing, and I think he's better at overall creative play, with the exception to Matt. And as I talk about Matt, there's a rumor that says Matt didn't go to Netherlands. There's a rumor that's coming through that Matt is actually signing for a team in Austria. Something we didn't know, because in the past few weeks, we've been told that Matt is here to sign a contract with Kaizer Chiefs and he's going to leave Kaizer Chiefs. But now, for whatever reason, there are rumors that Matt already signed the Kaizer Chiefs contract and now Chiefs and the Austrian team are discussing a transfer fee so Matt can go play in Europe. So apparently Matt is just sorting out his visa and is going to go to Austria to do his medicals, while Chiefs is in Netherlands, and that will be it. Matt will no longer be a Chiefs player, and I think Chiefs and the Austrian team have agreed on a transfer fee, and our captain will have left Kaizer Chiefs. Am I happy? Ecstatic. I'm happy for Matt, the player, but I'm more happy for us as Kaizer Chiefs. I think we needed to move away from the Matt project, but if we moved away from the Matt project by releasing him, it wouldn't have been the best sight, because when you release your captain, he's won you the Nedbank Cup, it doesn't look good. But when you let your captain go and he goes to Europe, that looks better for the Chiefs, the brand and the product that we are trying to produce. I think that, for me personally, that's a better send-off for your captain, that is going to a better league, he's going to fight in Austria, he's going to give a good account of himself there. So I think it worked out great for both parties and even for the fans. So there's that. But other than that, I think once Matt has been announced to have left and everything, I think we'll have a proper video just to say our thanks to Matt and say all the best, and also to just talk about his journey at Kaizer Chiefs. But other than that, let's jump into what you guys came here. There's a player called, let me get his stats quickly so you guys can see, because the guy is from Gambia from what I'm seeing, and his name is Gabriel Sila. He's our Mohamed Salah, but we're going to call him Mohamed Sila. So Gabriel, from what I see, is a free agent. And this is according to Transfer Market. Transfer Market says it is not playing for a team, but the team that he played for is Azam. I don't know if he's still contracted to Azam. There's rumors that he's still contracted to Azam, but for whatever reason, Transfer Market says he's a free agent. He's not contracted to Azam. So I don't know what that means. So I think maybe the one thing I will say about Transfer Market is that Transfer Market does not follow the Tanzanian league. And because Transfer Market does not follow the Tanzanian league, they tend to not have the most update information on the Tanzania league. For those of you who know the channel, there was a time I gave my views on Aziz Ki, and I gave it based on transfer market because I couldn't see the Tanzania stats, etc. And when I gave my opinion based on transfer market, a lot of people bashed me because in Tanzania at the time he was the top goal scorer. And for me, when I was looking at the transfer market, I couldn't see any goals, but it turned out that his goals were more recorded somewhere else in places that aren't really recorded on the main platforms, the way we trace stats. But he was the top goal scorer. I think in that season he finished with more than 17 goals or something like that. And I think he won the player of the season, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, that's what I wanted to say. So don't take, when you see transfer market and you see that he doesn't have a club, just take it with a pinch of salt because it transfer market, but it's attacking. So so nizogcina niblame mina nithi yabona wena uthe wamahal manje siyabhadala why sibhadala wena you see. So I don't want those kind of things, but let me read the transfer market data. But just know I don't have the Tanzania data. The transfer market data that was checked is because he played, I believe, in Morocco. And in Morocco, he had 8 goals and 6 assists in about 40 games. Those are his stats in the Moroccan league. So in Tanzania, I saw some videos where he actually they show him scoring a lot of goals in Tanzania. And I don't know how many goals he scored, but I think I saw more than 8 goals in Tanzania. And when I was watching those videos, the one takeaway I took from those videos is this. The guy plays like a Lilepo who has a left foot, who plays with his left foot. So all I can say is that this guy looks like a left-footed Lilepo who is more productive. Like, if you go and do me one favor, go look at Lilepo's videos and go and look at Gabriel Sila's videos. You will see, Guti, the similarities are crazy. These guys play such similar football and play such a similar way. They score the same type of goals. It's like signing Lilepo. So imagine having a Lilepo on the left and having a Lilepo on the right. Imagine that, meaning Lilepo scored 6 goals this end of the second half of the season. So let's just say in a full season, Lilepo scores around 12 goals. And then let's say this guy, Gabriel Sali, is the same, but he looks like he's more, let me say, he looks like he may be more deadly than Lilepo. He plays on the right. And then what will happen is that when chances come about, these guys could contribute close to 8 to 12 goals, 8 to 12 goals a season between the two of them. And for me personally, that's good. And on top of that, you say 8 to 12 goals. The other guy is a good assist maker. Unlike Lilepo, I haven't seen his assist ability, but we know it's there because it does beat players with pace. So all I can say is that if we get him, just know we're getting almost a Lilepo 2.0 on the right. On the right, but he's left-footed. Just know he's left-footed, so it's like getting a left-footed Lilepo. So all I can say is, if we get this guy, the one thing I know is that people like Mfundo Vilakazi are going to sit bench for a long time because Mfundo Vilakazi plays his position. I almost feel Mfundo Vilakazi may find himself competing more with Chislett and Mdu Shabalala for that number 10 role. So I don't know how they're going to work in Mfundo Vilakazi because Mfundo is quality. He just needs to work on his overall game impact. And having the right kind of competition around Mfundo Vilakazi will lift his game. Because Mfundo Vilakazi, if he has to compete with Lilepo and this guy, and he has to compete with Chislett, it will be good competition, honestly. And hopefully we get Abo Velibai, etc. And I feel like it would be nice if we can get 2 more strong attackers. But anyway, that's just me. Yeah, that's the news that we're getting. A lot of player movement. Chiefs is still trying to reinforce. The only thing that is maybe a sour taste in my mouth is that why is here in Netherlands? Is here abanye abantwana? Why is here abanye abantwana? Why are we leaving the other kids? Because we are going to preseason without a lot of the players who I think will be vital for the team. And when I say that, I'm like, if we're still going to get another striker, probably a vital player. If we're still going to get another winger, probably a vital player. And these are starters that we're going to be signing. If we're still going to get another keeper, probably a vital keeper. So that's my problem. We're going to be going to a full preseason in Netherlands with a lot of people who are not there. And a lot of the people who won't be there are going to be starters. So Chiefs planning is unfortunate, to say the least. It's very unfortunate. But at the same time, you know what? The transfer window opened now. So technically, you have to make your signings within the next 2 weeks. They've started this week, and next week should be a week where they close most of the deals. So I know when we say next week should be a week they close most of the deals, I think most of the players won't get the taste of Netherlands, unfortunately. But it happens. It happens. Anyway, that's what we have for now. Amakhosi for life. Tell me what you guys think.